Hi everyone, I'm here with a long-awaited video for my blog readers. They've been patiently waiting for me to purchase a new camera, or a video camera I should say, in which to share how I take the photos of my cards. Over the last few days I was able to purchase a new video camera, and hence here comes the video. So thank you all for waiting so patiently, and I'll just show you how I take these photos. I apologise in advance. I'm actually suffering still from a very bad cold, so I'm a little bit snuffly. So anyway, to get started, as you can see, I have what's called a light tent or a photo tent. It is quite big, so I have it literally set up all the time in our top lounge room. It sits above a window, as you can see here, and as you can see on the top there, I'll just zoom in, I have a very basic lamp. So I have one that sits over the top of the tent, one that actually sits at the side of the tent, and another one that sits at the other side of the tent. Just very basic. They're nothing special. They're no special lights that you would normally use for a photo tent. I just brought them from a cheap store and just placed the bulbs in, and away I went. They seem to work for me. I do find that I do take a lot of the time my photos in the mornings. I get a lot of natural light coming through this window, so I tend to try and do that. Even with the lamps on, I still try and get the natural light. So I have one set up inside here. Hopefully I'm just not going to make you dizzy. Just get down here. So as you can tell, I always have to basically get on the floor to kneel down and take the photos. I have a very basic camera. I don't own a DSLR, so I cope with what I have. And as you can see here, it's just a little point and shoot. Very simple, very basic for me. The biggest suggestion and the biggest tip that I can give you about taking photos is learn your camera. Learn the settings on your camera, get to know your camera, and then you will be able to take really good photos. I am no pro at taking photos. I'm no photographer. I learn as I go and try and deal with what I actually have on hand. So the biggest investment for me was the photo tent. And to me, it was worth it. It was worth every bit of money that I had to put in for that investment. You can have a search around eBay or a few other stores or photography stores. Sometimes they're having sales and you can pick them up really quite cheaply. So have a bit of a search around. I'm sure that you will not regret buying a photo tent. So as you can see, you can tell that the light inside the tent is actually a lot different to what it would be just in normal circumstances of taking your photos, maybe in your craft room or whatever that may be. So it just gives it that little bit extra in your photos. Now once I've taken these photos, I literally take my SD card out, I place it into my computer, and I still do a few touch-ups in my editing system. There's quite a few out on the net that you can use that are free. The free one that I know of is GIMP and Paint.net. I happen to use Nero a fair bit, which is not free, but is one of the programs I actually use. So that's pretty much how I take my photos. It's pretty basic. As I said, I have a little point and shoot, and I deal with what I have. So my biggest suggestion, as I said before, is to learn your camera, and if you can invest into a photo tent, it is so worth it in the long run. I hope this has given you a few tips, and if you have any comments or questions that you'd like to ask me about further taking photos, drop me a line and I will try and answer as best as I can. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I will be back again, probably hopefully tomorrow, if you can stand my voice right now, with a little haul that I've picked up over the last couple of days. Okay, have a wonderful night. See ya.